Well, Janada. But I learned a long time ago that Canada does not love me. Where I have signed up multiple times to defend Canada, I'd be lucky to have Canada scrape me off the bottom of its shoe. I've been told my whole life how lucky I am, how fortunate I am to be a white man in a white man's world. And maybe that's true. But if you're a poor white man, that makes all the difference. So I did all the things I was supposed to do, that I was told that I was supposed to do. You don't have any experience. So I joined the military and got experience. You don't have an education. So I went to university and got a degree. Those don't amount to much without connections. So let me tell you a story. I'm working in Niagara Falls as a bylaw enforcement officer. I'm not making much money. Nobody doing that job makes much money. They're all veterans, so they've been part of the Canadian Armed Forces. Few of them are educated. You quickly learn that no one gives an F about you. Not the city, not the Corps Commissioners who contracted you to the city, nobody. So you do your job of walking around the city, making money for the city because everybody hates you. And at the end of the night, you go to start your car to go home, and you can't because you're out of gas. And you're out of gas because you have no money. And you wake up and go, what the F am I doing here? I have a university degree. I'm educated. Hell, I've got 4 letters behind my name. What am I doing? And you decide any place is better than this place. So you go online and you look for jobs teaching English. And there are jobs for people with a university degree teaching English in China. And China sounds perfect because it's as far as you can possibly get away from this pile of dung. So you apply for work at one of these schools in China, and they pick you up just like that. It's like they value you or something. And you give not quite 2 weeks' notice to your employer, but then how many times have they lied to you so you don't feel too bad about it? And the next thing you know, you're at the airport in Toronto waiting to go. You're having a panic attack because they've called the flight to Shanghai. And you're thinking, I can't do this. But then you go, wait, I've been to Afghanistan. I can do this standing on my head. And you get on the plane and go. You've told your employer, your new employer, to put you at whatever school they need you at the most. Because wherever you end up, it's going to be different from here. And different is exactly what you're looking for. So they send you to Wuxi, a small city, only 6 million people, in Jiangsu province in China. And suddenly, just like that. You're not just another white man, poor white man, to be exploited, to be blamed for everything, to be told how privileged and lucky you are, although you've never had two nickels to rub together. Even when you were in Afghanistan and making pretty good coin, it was all going home. It's not like you were keeping it from your family. You were hoping she was spending it wisely, but you didn't really know. And then here you are. Not really living large, but you're making more than the average Chinese person is. And you're doing something fun. You're teaching English. And it's fun and not hard work. Having been to Afghanistan, moving boxes in the 45 degrees Celsius heat, you know a thing or two about working hard. And by comparison, this is hardly working. And something else you notice. You're not invisible anymore. People here actually give a crap about you. You're not invisible. Pretty girls look at you, wave at you, want you to say hi to them, want you to take your picture with them. Girls that wouldn't step over your dead body in Canada are asking you to take a picture next to them. Your mind is just reeling from even the thought of that. Okay, so don't get me wrong. I know China has done some pretty lousy things on the global stage. But that's the government of China, not Chinese people. The people of China are excellent, and they treat me well. Their government, well, they treat me almost as bad as my own government does. So I figure we're all even. Sure, I'll miss my family while I'm gone. But I've been gone before. And my family doesn't seem to need me here. They seem to need the money I send back far more than they need my presence. And since I can actually get a job that pays me more than 2 nickels there, where I can't get much here, it makes more sense to go there to work. As for the government of Canada, I don't owe them anything. In fact, I feel they owe me.